Of time now on those tapes of Jared Kushner that we mentioned at the top of the program, tapes that have never been released until now. These are comments the president's son-in-law, who is also a senior advisor to the president, made to reporter Bob Woodward, part of Woodward's research for his newly released book, Rage. They occurred in April and May as deaths from COVID-19 reached their all-time peak, and they show what critics have long said of the president and his allies, that they've seen the coronavirus less as a serious public health issue and more a political problem that they could message away. You'll hear that on the tape. Also, others offering more proof that the White House was deliberately holding back information of just how bad the pandemic could become because their focus was on market reaction ahead of the election. Joining me now is Bob Woodward, whose bestseller Rage was released last month. Bob, thanks so much for joining us again. I want to play something that Jared Kushner said to you on April 18th. At this point in the pandemic, more than 38,000 Americans had already died. There were more than 732,000 cases. Let's listen to this.
So with testing now, what you've been saying is don't fall into the same trap that we fell into the first time. The states have to own the testing. The federal government should not own the testing. And the federal government should not own kind of the rules. It's got to be up to the governors because that's the way the federal system works. But the president also is very smart politically with the way he did that fight with the governors to basically say, no, I own the opening. Because, again, the opening is going to be very popular. People want this country open. But if it opens in the wrong way, the question will be, did the governors follow the guidelines we set out or not?
It's a really remarkable thing. First of all, the idea that they fell into a trap the first time on testing is remarkable. The idea that it's a trap for the federal government to actually be responsible in helping get tests to labs and get Americans tested, it is so cynical the way they're looking at it, clearly through a lens of politics from the get-go.
Well, it's not just cynical, it's manipulative to the 10th degree. I mean, here what Kushner is saying, look, let's give the hard stuff, the testing, to the governors, and let's require them to deal with these arrangements which we've made for opening. And then when there's opening, Trump will embrace that, and that will be his. And what struck me is it said with not any hesitation, it said like, okay, this is where we're going to do it. Governors, oh, well, they're here to be used and manipulated by the president, and if it's possible to be shocked, I think that at least takes you into that arena.
It's also that